Welcome back. Eldon Cole with us, livestock specialist with the Extension Office. Good morning, Eldon.
Good morning.
We're out of the growing season. Temperatures are getting colder, but that doesn't mean that the struggles or things that we need to think about for farmers, we're not done with that yet. Definitely
not. Farmers are now facing about 4 months of kind of getting their cattle through a pretty trying time, and you weather folks keep talking about some bad weather on down, and so far November has been pretty rough, and it's going to be a challenge for most of the farmers to figure out how they're going to manage.
Now, we just had some severe drought conditions over the summer, so how does that impact now? How does this fold over into the winter?
The biggest thing is our forage supply was shortened. Quality was probably every bit as good this year when they did get it up in good shape, but just total quantity that the farmers are used to having in bale piles or in their bale yards. It's going to be a challenge to figure out, well, how do I supplement now what little forage I have?
So now what? What's the strategy to get through the winter months?
Kind of the sum and substance of it all is test your forage, find out the nutritional value of it, particularly the energy value and protein. Those are two key items that they need to be testing for. Once they get the test, they need to compare it with what that animal really requires. A dry cow that doesn't have a calf nursing her certainly doesn't need the quantity of food that a cow with a baby calf that was born, say, in September or October might need. So they've got to kind of balance those two against each other. Then one message that we like to get to people is sort your cattle up. Don't have those different classes of cattle running together because the fat will only get fatter and the thin will only get poorer, usually is the way it turns out. So do some sorting of those cattle into different pastures and feed them accordingly.
Oh, perfect. Always learn something from you. If people have questions and they want to get in touch with you, how can they reach you?
The phone is the best, 417-466-3102 in Mount Vernon.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your expertise and your advice. We'll be right back after the break.